Let's turn to Charlie O'Shea to talk more about Walmart's better-than-expected earnings. He is the retail analyst for Moody's. Welcome back, Charlie. Good to see you.
Hey, Sue. Good to see you.
You say that the business model that Walmart has put in place speaks to its execution and sensibility of strategic investments. I would assume that means that they are well-positioned for the holidays.
Oh, yeah. I don't think there's any question Walmart will set the tone this holiday, along with the usual suspects that we talk about a lot when I see you guys: Amazon, Best Buy, Target, Costco's in the mix, the off-price stores as well. But Walmart is in as good a shape as I've seen it in the 17 years I've been covering it at Moody's.
Good e-commerce numbers, yes, but I sense from those comments from Doug McMillon that he's a little, I don't know, he's not upset, but he's impatient with the growth rate he's seeing with the e-commerce division overall. What do you think?
I think Doug McMillon is always impatient, and Doug McMillon always thinks this company can do better. And that's one of the things that has made the company as successful as it's been over the last 4 or 5 years since he took over. He put a strategy in place 4 years ago. It got beat up pretty well by the equity, but it's paying off. And Doug and Brett and the rest of the team at Walmart are very focused on success, and they want to win everywhere. And they're well positioned to win in most places right now.
Speaking of everywhere, what about their international business, Charlie? Domestic seems to be executing well, with the exception of they want to improve the online experience. But they bought Flipkart, and they have expanded pretty aggressively internationally. How are they doing?
Well, the international business has always been a focus, and it's always been kind of transitory. They tried to get out of ASDA. That didn't work. The British government shot that down. But they've made a very strong and large and successful push into China, with the joint venture with JD. Flipkart is going to take time. I think the company realized it. We certainly recognized it. We didn't feel Flipkart would show profits until at best very late in 2020. So they're not upsetting us at all from that perspective. But the demographics in India are compelling. And if you want to be a true global retailer, I think you need to be there. Brazil, they punched out of Brazil. Brazil was challenged. But really what Walmart's done historically, at least since I've covered it, is they've recognized when to cut losses, when to get out, and when there's better opportunities somewhere else. They've done that in Germany. They did it in South Korea. Now they've done it in Brazil. They're going to try to do it in the UK. And the place to deploy your assets is India and China right now.
On that note, Charlie O'Shea with Moody's. Thanks, Charlie.
Thanks, Sue.